The year 2000 has been a rude awakening for the Florida football team. Others have celebrated at the once mighty Gators' expense. A despondent Steve Spurrier is down, but not out. A pair of fabulous freshmen, quarterback Rex Grossman and receiver Jabbar Gaffney, have put the fun back in the fun and gun offense. And the Gators remain very much alive in the SEC East title chase. A battle cry of War Eagle is synonymous with Auburn football success. Shug Jordan led the Tigers to a national title. Bo Jackson captured a Heisman Trophy. And Terry Bowden's teams won 20 straight games before the bottom fell out. Now the Tigers are strutting their stuff, riding the considerable talents of tailback Rudy Johnson. Auburn a title contender again in the SEC West. Today it's Auburn and Florida for the 77th time. It's the Home Depot College Football, and it's on CBS Sports. The Tigers have come to Gainesville, where the Gators lie in wait and will no doubt try to disrupt their rhythm this afternoon. Some traditions travel, including the Tiger Walk. The Auburn fans have brought the walk with them. But inside Florida Field, a crowd of 85,000 gather, and they are predominantly Gator fans. Two top 20 teams, an important SEC battle. It's the Florida Gators ranked 10th and the Auburn Tigers 19th, and here come the Gators. Right behind them, the Tigers of Auburn. Well, if you follow the Gators, this won't shock you. Things can get wound a little tight here in Gainesville during the week. But Steve Spurrier remarkably relaxed this week. For more on that, here's Jill Arrington.
That's right, Vern. You know, it seems like Coach Spurrier has taken a kinder, more gentler approach to coaching these days. After that Mississippi State loss, he says he's going to coach with less criticism and more confidence. So he went from taking pointers from his favorite book, The Art of War, to Leanne Womack's I Hope You Dance country music CD. He said, okay, guys, are you going to go to the dance, get up and participate, or sit and watch? You know what? I think it worked because they danced all over LSU last week. We'll see if it works today. And, you know, guys, it did seem a little bit lighter, more positive atmosphere around the coaches' offices this week, didn't it?
I agree, Jill. Steve spent probably an hour with us yesterday, and it was very enjoyable. Temperature really balmy, 77 degrees. Relative humidity only 56%. This is the 77th meeting between these two teams. Last year, Florida won big, 32-14. Important to note that in SEC play under Steve Spurrier, the Gators have lost only twice at home. Last year in overtime to Alabama. Prior to that, it was here against Auburn in 1994. Carter, number 2, top of the screen. Wani Daniels, their leading receiver, is split wide left. Backs in the eye. They'll keep it on the ground, hand it off to Rudy Johnson. Breaks one tackle and is out to the 21-yard line. That is short of the first down, but missed tackles so much a part of the defensive story for Florida.
It has been a problem for him, and particularly, again, against the teams that have physical running backs like Travis Henry of Tennessee and Dante Walker of Mississippi State. Here you see Rudy Johnson. He's not going to make the first down, but he's sending a little message to the Florida defense saying, hey, if you're going to tackle me today, don't come up there and try to tackle me with an arm. I'm stronger than that.
Leto Shepard, 4th in the country in punt returns, bothered by a hamstring. He is back. However, to return the punt, it's a fake, and they had the man wide open. Oh, mercy. DeAndre Green was there. Duvall has thrown a touchdown out of the fake punter. It was actually a fake field goal. And he had him open, Todd.
Well, here's Green, and it's going to be a run-pass option for Duvall. He has the choice to make, run or pass, but Green is wide open. He just has to get the ball up where he can make the catch. They had it set up perfectly, and Duvall is in position, just doesn't get enough under the football, and Tuberville knows, hey, I'm a riverboat gambler, but that one's supposed to work.
3rd and 1 has become 3rd and 11. Grossman out of the shotgun. That's Frazier in motion. Now sets. Here's Grossman down the middle. Got a man open. Inside the 10. Should be enough for the first down. Ryan Hoggebrook with a catch in front of Alex Lincoln.
This is great timing. Watch Hoggebrook know what he needs for the first down. Grossman knows where he's got to go with the football. Single coverage. As soon as Hoggebrook gets past the mark, he turns around, gives a good target for the quarterback. That's excellent timing, knowing what you need for the first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line. Again, Grossman to throw. Right side, got a man open. Touchdown, Florida. Rashae Caldwell on the out pattern, and Grossman found him perfectly. The 10th touchdown of the season for the redshirt freshman from Bloomington, Indiana.
Strength of the Auburn defense, their two starting corners, Creighton and Cashier, both outstanding players. Cashier beat for the touchdown earlier in this quarter.
Grossman hands it off. Big hole. Here's Gillespie free at the 50. Got one man downfield, Caldwell. And he's out of bounds at the 28-yard line with a 48-yard rumble.
Maybe a little impatient as you take a look at Jesse Palmer, a scratch today. Upper respiratory ailment, and kind of late detected here in the week, and so kind of a surprise in the lineup.
Here comes the blitz. Grossman lets it go on timing. He's got a man. Wow. First down. Found Alex Willis, who's missed the last 3 games with a bad ankle, but the co-captain comes in, makes a big play here on this drive.
Pass interference by the defense. Ball will be spotted first down and 10 on the 2-yard line.
You see single coverage out there, and he's beat. That's Rashard Walker, a strong safety, going man-to-man against the best receiver for the Florida Gators. That's a mismatch, and Walker got caught with the hold.
That gives us a first and goal, Florida at the 2-yard line. Gillespie the deep back with Frazier the blocking back. Grossman will throw in the end zone. Caldwell, touchdown. 2 for Caldwell. 2 for Grossman. 11 for the season, and it's 13-0.
I think Florida runs combination routes with 2 receivers in the red zone better than anyone. Gaffney, he's the decoy. Did you see what he did? He jumped off the line of scrimmage, drew the coverage to him, and they threw behind it to Caldwell in the back of the end zone.
That is John Hoke, the defensive coordinator in his second year. 2nd and 7, Auburn. Leard gets a little pressure, comes left, has a ball complete to Ronnie Daniels at the 42-yard line.
Crossing the field. Here's Noel Mazzoni, the offensive coordinator. Again, a very important drive right now for the Auburn Tigers.
And it has been a sustained drive. This will be the 7th play. Carter wide to the right side. Ronnie Daniels, the wide man, left. And Leard under center this time. Johnson gets the handoff, plunges up the middle, breaks a tackle. Johnson hangs on and does drag him down, but it's another Auburn first down after a 13-yard gain. Florida Field, first referred to as the Swamp at the end of the '91 season by head coach Steve Spurrier. 3rd down and 6. Auburn trailing by 14 as we start quarter number 2. Here's Leard, quick setup, goes in the corner, man open. Clock, touchdown, DeAndre Green. No. Got it.
Great use of the timeout by Noel Mazzoni that time. What they were able to do is isolate the strong safety, Marquand Manuel, on DeAndre Green. DeAndre Green lined up as a tight end and then shifted out. And once Ben Leard saw he had single coverage on the strong safety, that's right where they went with the football. Wide receiver against strong safety. Now Ben Leard knows he has what he wants. The safety can't help. One-on-one, easy touchdown, Leard to Green. That is really good work, setting up a play and then having the defense fall right into step with what you want.
2nd down and 11. Back split, Grossman back, corner blitz coming. He's got a man isolated, and here's Rashae Caldwell. Shakes the tackle, he's free, and he is flying down the sideline, but he's out of bounds at the 18-yard line. was Larry Casher, number 24, who missed the tackle.
Yeah, here he is again, and they've gone after him. Hard inside technique. You're giving away the out, but you cannot miss the tackle. You're out there on an island. If they makes the catch, you must make the tackle. You can't give up the big play. Tackling in the open field, always at a premium against Florida with their wide receivers, and Casher having a rough game so far in the first half. Like he came up with the football.
Out of the spread on 2nd down and 10. 3 men split left. Grossman looking left. Screen pass to Gaffney. A flag is down. Gaffney's in for the touchdown if the play stands.
That's going to come back. This is going to be a holding on one of the other wide receivers out leading on the play.
Pass interference by the offense. 15-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. Repeat 2nd down.
Might have been Hagerbrook, number 15.
See the ref tell Steve, get back off the side.
When was the last time you saw Spurrier tippy-toe like that?
Well, here are the receivers that are going to lead it out here. Hagerbrook and Willis. And you can see right there the block downfield is what they called. But normally if the ball is thrown behind the line of scrimmage, you can go downfield and block. That's one of the rules in running a screen pass in college football. If the ball is thrown behind the line of scrimmage, you're able to release downfield and block. Now if that receiver is across the line of scrimmage, then it's offensive pass interference.
Well, we've got a huddle going on with the officials. They might change the call, Todd. Here's Steve Landis.
The ball was caught behind the line of scrimmage. Therefore, you cannot have offensive pass interference. There was no foul.
This is a good call. This is a good job by this SEC officiating crew. Here is Gaffney. Now watch. He's going to come behind the line of scrimmage to catch the football. Actually, Gaffney was out front. He's behind. You're allowed to block downfield right here. Linemen are allowed to go downfield as long as the ball is thrown behind the line of scrimmage.
It was a nice job of collective officiating. I'm not sure Tom Tuberville would agree with that, but they got it right. 21-7. Obviously, Tommy Tuberville in disagreement with the changed call, Todd.
Yeah, not happy because his team got right back in the football game, and not only does the penalty get wiped off, but the play goes for a touchdown.
Here's the kick from Chandler coming left. Picked up by Carter after he bobbled it. Grabs it at the 2. And hauled down at the 23-yard line. Let's go back and look at the touchdown.
Yeah, now the thing you got to watch is where's the ball when it's snapped? It's on the 18. Now, watch where Gaffney is when he catches the ball. Goes off, comes back, catches it at the 21. So as long as he's behind the line of scrimmage, you can block downfield. It was the correct call, and then Gaffney breaks a tackle on his way to the end zone. Well executed by the Florida offense.
Now Ben Leard and the Auburn offense back on the field. Held the ball for 6 minutes and 20 seconds last time they had it, cut the deficit in half. But look at this quick strike Florida offense. That's on 34 touchdown drives this year, averaging less than 2 minutes per drive. Here's Carter. He's got a man open. It's Willis. Has to wait on it. Grabs it at the 37. Alexander with the tackle.
Gutsy call by Noel Mazzoni, but a good call. The crowd back in it. You feel yourself down a little bit. take a gamble, go for the big play. Carter does a nice job of getting this ball out for his receiver to run to it. It is underthrown a little bit, but hey, he's a wide receiver. He's not your starting quarterback. Still gets it beyond the defense, Alexander, and the safety, and a big play across the 50-yard line. Leard says, get out of here.
9th penalty already on Auburn. 9. Second down from the 46. Leard intercepted. Picked off by Johnson, and he's at the 40-yard line. Down to the 30 and out of bounds near the 20. Third interception of the season for Todd Johnson.
And only the second thrown by Ben Leard. He is usually very smart with the football. Where he can attack, and you just can't afford any letdowns against this Gator offense.
Second down and 9. 3 wide receivers left side. Grossman looks across the middle, drills it deep in the end zone. Gaffney with a touchdown. It has become a familiar refrain in the last 2 weeks. Grossman to Gaffney.
Vern, I watched them practice this throw on Thursday over and over, and the idea is throw the ball high to the back of the end zone and let Gaffney go up and catch it. Either he catches it or it goes out of the end zone harmlessly. Goes up in the air, catches the football, gets a foot down. I mean, that is, they practice that, throwing it high to the back of the end zone.
Another quick strike. Grossman to Gaffney for the 4th time in the last 6 quarters. Damon Duvall on to punt, and Leto Shepard getting set to return it. He walks back to the 35-yard line. Duvall leading the SEC in punting with nearly a 45-yard average this year. Shepard at the 30. Slides by a tackle. He's at the 40. Hit from behind by Carter. Juggles the ball but gets it back. 19-yard return after a 46-yard punt.
Yeah, Carter did a nice job of attacking the football from behind. And
6.5 to go first half. Florida up 28-7. Rex Grossman, the redshirt freshman, I beg your pardon, in a quarterback. He's had another good day. He's got Gaffney. He's got a touchdown. I say he was having a good day.
He's having a great day, and he's finding his favorite target again. Right out of the break, they've been going after Casher. This time they attack the other corner, Rodney Creighton. Creighton, no match for Gaffney. He's looking back at the quarterback. Meanwhile, Gaffney running right by him, and a perfectly placed football by Rex Grossman.
4th down and 10. Clifton Robinson awaits the punt at the 20-yard line. Blocked. It's blocked by Creighton. And the special teams come through for Auburn again. Rodney Creighton with the block, number 10.
Well, we saw Creighton make a nice play on 3rd down, stopping the screen pass. Now let's watch him here. Here he is, number 10, slips right inside Todd Johnson and then goes right to the perfect spot. You don't go right for the punter. You go for where the ball's going to come off the foot. And Rodney Creighton, a perfect angle to the football.
2nd and 4. Daniels and Carter break out wide right. Vicinius Moore is also out there. Quick flip, Carter gets a little blocking help and is tackled at the 4-yard line.
Nice block by Vicinius Moore, the backup tailback, the redshirt freshman out of Anniston, Alabama, out there leading the play.
Daniels split left, Robinson in the slot, and DeAndre Green is the motion man. Leard pumps once, good coverage, hit, fumble, recovered by Florida. Senior Buck Gurley, number 99.
Another big play by Alex Brown, but Ben Lear, this is on him. He can't hold this football this long. He's got enough protection to make a throw. If it's not there, throw it away. You can't hold the ball this long and then not protect it. Alex Brown with the play along with Clint Mitchell. You see Brown fighting at the end of the play, not giving up on it, and getting the ball away and killing an Auburn scoring drive.
Joe, thank you. Derek Gaffney, his brother Don was the first black quarterback in Florida and led Florida to a victory at Auburn in 1973. Flag is down back at the 10-yard line. And there is a possibility of a roughing the kicker call here, I would think.
Yeah, Tim Carter is going to come off the corner. And here he is right here. He was lined up on the receiver. And when Rodney Creighton blocked the punt, remember I said he came to the spot, not to the kicker, but to the spot where the ball was going to come off. That time, Tim Carter took a bad angle and ran right into the kicker. You got to go to a spot out in front of the punter's foot if you want to block the punt and not knock the punter down.
So he is a walk-on now. His scholarship was taken away from him. But the idea being that if he earned it, it would be given back ultimately. You will not find his picture in the 2000 press guide for the Florida Gators, but he has been a star, and as far as we know, has behaved himself with exemplary fashion, and then he makes plays like this. 10:05 to go in the ball game. Gaffney split wide left. Gators lead at 35-7. Grossman in the middle. Hoggebrook. First down at the 15-yard line. In front of Rashard Gilliard. It's a 27-yard gain. And then the season-ending classic at Alabama this year. First time since 1901 since they've gone into Tuscaloosa. I had it and lost it.
It's going to be something.
It was right there. Contrary to popular belief, I was not there. 30-yard field goal is up and good for Chandler, and Jeff Chandler has now become the all-time leading scorer in Florida University history. Congratulations to him. 38-7. Gators lead.
Transfer tailback.
Second down and 5. Leard out of the shotgun. That one, Lito Shepard closer than anybody else, and we're going to have a late hit. Leard was popped.
I'm not sure if it was late or if it was just high and intentionally to the head by Clint Mitchell. He's let the steam die down a little bit.
Second down and 1. Johnson, another big hole, comes right, loses the ball at the 20-yard line. Florida has it.
Heard this play as much as anything.
Here's Brock Berlin from Evangel Christian in Shreveport. And look at the record in high school.
Yeah. Hey, you could say, hey, Rex, you were 42-4. Well, look at me. I was 45-0. We never lost a game. Great high school career and fine program down there at Evangel.
Brock Berlin replaces Rex Grossman. After their big victory, takes a week off. Ohio State lost to Minnesota today in one of the upsets of the day.
And we started the day with 7 unbeatens, already 1 down with Ohio State, and 1 more will go down when the final outcome is done with Kansas State and Oklahoma.
Steve Spurrier and Tommy Tuberville meet at midfield. Rex Grossman throws 5 touchdowns, each of the 5 in the first half. A half in which he was 10 of 14. no interceptions, and the Gators win it 38-7 to go 6-1. I think even Steve Spurrier would admit they have back-to-back wins now.
And I think that's the key thing. For the first time this season, they played a solid football game, offensively and defensively, in consecutive weeks. He has to be real pleased with that. And he's found a quarterback, I think, that he's comfortable with, and that he likes the way he plays the game.
Javar Gaffney, 3 touchdowns today. That's on top of 2 last week and 3 the week prior to that. Let's check in with Jill Arrington.
Coach Spurrier, how were you able to dominate Auburn out there?
Well, we played very well the first half and got a nice lead and tried to consume some clock. Not very well, but our defense got a lot of good turnovers there in the second half and a little bit in the first half too. So we had a lot of good fortune today.
Well, Rex Grossman, has he solidified his position with his performances the last couple of weeks?
Well, I hope so. And actually, Jesse had a little ailment. He didn't suit up today. Hopefully, he'll be ready for Georgia in 2 weeks. But Rex played well that first hit. Played very well.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach.
So did Alex Brown. Had a sack, had an interception return for a touchdown negated by a penalty, but it was a welcome back Alex day. The final score 38-7 for Jill Arrington, Todd Blackledge. I'm Vern Lundquist saying so long from Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, Florida Field in Gainesville. The Swamp, back to Tim Brando.